I think everyone was super excited to do it because it was new for most of the people.
An environment where we wanted to get our things done, our work done.
The atmosphere had never been like that, and that's what I really enjoyed about it.
I think I learned about people. It was a bit complicated at first to work with some people that I didn't know very well.
I guess I didn't have really time to have a proper reaction. I was just like, oh, okay, this is the project they put us on. We have a week to do it. It's a lot of work.
Hey and welcome back to my channel. As you have seen in the introduction, today it's a bit of a different video. I have had the honor and the opportunity to steer a project at Toulouse Business School in Barcelona. It's in fact the university I've also studied my bachelor's in. And for those that know me personally and also those that have been following this channel for a while now, you know that if there's one wish for me, or one aspiration that I want to achieve with my content, with my videos in general on this channel as well, is that you get something out of it, something engaging, something encouraging, that you are participating, and that you are not only consuming but directly experiencing the aspects of personal and social development. This project, however, took the kind of active aspect to a complete new level. I've been there was more than 30 students. They were all in their third year of their bachelor's of management, and they were starting the entrepreneurship track, and they had really no idea what was coming for them. I was giving my speech there. I was fortunate to do it together with a very good teacher as well that has more experience directly for entrepreneurship. And yeah, I basically just told them this is what I was going through. This is why I'm doing the topics I'm doing, but now it's on you. You have 1 week time, you have to create a video. I will leave you to them now, how they felt about the process. I hope you've already seen the video. It's called a story about self-discovery. And I will talk to you again in the end of the video. I was thinking about how I start this presentation today, and you know, all those entrepreneurs that have big companies, they always can speak about, I went through a lot of struggles and now I made it, now I'm here. And I could start like this, but to be honest, I haven't made it yet. I'm still in the period of struggling. And the project I will do with you will give each and every one of you the opportunity to bring your own value inside. Okay. So the challenge is quite simple. You should create a video for my channel. That's the idea.
Well, if I have to be brutally honest, my first reaction was like, oh, damn. Like, how can I contribute to such a thing? It's so like out of my field.
Actually, I was super happy.
Okay.
Yeah, like an audiovisual project that's kind of thing that I like to do.
Yes, then we went on and I found a bit my role, which is more of a managing, let's say.
Well, my first reaction was, okay, so they're getting us to make free videos for this guy.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I've helped a little bit everywhere because I was on the music part. I loved to assist the shootings.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing. It was really funny.
I think I've read scripts before, but I've always had smaller roles, so it was never this important, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And so I choose a post-production because I think that's where I have the most skills.
And you have also been the actor, huh? I mean, kind of the actor Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, main character, almost.
Yeah, I mean, so let's say I was the man on the field for the two coordinators. I think that's what I could do the best, at my best, and it is also in line with my career goals, which is like managing teams towards an objective, and yes, also build relationships in the meantime.
Yeah, it was like when I was watching a bit the videos you made, I thought, oh, okay, so it's about personal development. What do I know about personal development? That could be funny and worth to make a video. I was like, oh yeah, this game with the cube, and I know some guys that but did it to me. It was so fun. It could be great to do it on the video. So I just like played the cube with one guy. Like, yeah, what do you think about the idea of making this in the video? And they were like, yeah, man, that's the idea.
It was refreshing and exciting to see everybody want to work together, want to get organized, and want to get this project done. Obviously, we have academic obligations and that's part of the motivation, but it was nice to see that we're actually all very involved in it, you know?
I think they were pretty motivated. Normally when we are making a team group of work, like there is always, when we are 5, there is always one guy that don't do anything at all. For 35 people, yeah, for sure. More than one, but no, nobody.
I guess this is what triggered them, you know. It was something that they knew how to do. It was tangible, their impact on the project.
Maybe we didn't had to go with the cube idea. I think it was a great idea, but because we could have had a lot of more ideas, but we were still focused on this one. But I think the video is great and we did a great job.
I remember when it was the first jump, you know, we went from my living room to the rooftop, and there were some moments where we were a bit confused on how to go about it or which shot to do next. But then at a certain point, when we're arguing too much, we just need to say, listen, we don't have much battery on the camera, we don't have much time on our hands, we just need to get it done and do it like the most efficient way possible, you know?
The final result is, I'm quite pleased with it.
Yeah, I think it's funny, but you learn something as well.
And when he just played it on the big screen in class with everybody, that was a really cool moment. Like, it felt good, I was smiling, and it felt like, okay, so we got this done, and this is the cool final result.
When I'm a bit passionate and I think it's a good idea, I don't want to give up this idea. And sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to let go. And this, I think this is so hard for me, and I have to work on this.
Actually, it's to learn how to know, okay, myself, but people around me, people in my class. But I think it was the best project to start entrepreneurship.
It's like the fact of empowering people. I think I've never seen a more tangible proof of that. I was really amazed by it.
It feels amazing, huh?
Yeah, I was like, wow, it's like mind blowing.
But it definitely reassured that, like, you know, if I ever really think like, oh wow, I have an opportunity here to do something in acting or whatever, I might actually go for it. I don't know. I just really enjoyed the whole process, and like it was a new experience. Hey, thank you so much for the opportunity. It was really cool, and I wish you luck with everything else. Huh?
Thank you so much for everything, for the project, and it was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Thanks to you guys, it was a very emotional experience for me. I also haven't been in the easiest period recently, changing a lot of things in my life, and now I want to move to Canada. And yeah, so for me it was really, on the one hand, reassuring that the topics that I want to address on my channel are really mattering to people, because I can tell you all of those people were really engaged and really had great ideas about not only the topic that was in the end coming, but there was so much more, and it really showed me that our generation cares. We might not be perfect, but we care about those issues and we want to work on them. We just need to feel a little bit of responsibility and of the ability that we can actually solve that, and then we can, you know, grow much bigger than we actually are. I hope for the viewers that you enjoyed the video, here today. Of course, if you are willing to see more of similar content and more about experiencing real personal and social development, feel free to follow me here. It would help out a lot if you give a like to the video, if you share your comments and in the comment section down below, and if you subscribe, of course. I don't know if there's anything left to say. Oh yeah, so one thing I forgot to mention is that I really realized that when people are working as a collective and generally on a purpose, on a why that is somehow bigger than themselves, something like social development or creating an experience, creating this video for individuals or for society to think a bit more positively and flourishingly about their life. when they work on this higher goal, they forget their egos. They can work collectively and they work more driven on one goal. And this is really, again, showing me how important it is for our generation to work on something meaningful and to work collectively, to use several different brains together. And yeah, I'm so happy. As you can see, still I can still not stop smiling. Now that's it with the video. Don't want to bother you for too long. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
If there's one thing that you can change just by snapping your finger in our generation, what would it be?
I believe judging, this concept of, looking bad at people without knowing the full story. I would kind of suggest to put yourself in that position. So if you don't do anything to improve yourself, you fall into the trap of judging.
I'm a woman, so equality. Every girl's the same age of me. I've been in those situations, or harassing or everything. I think the most important too is that the women should speak up. There are more and more women speaking up right now. Also, the men should listen. No violence, so that you can go out at whatever hours you want, and all the stuff that make you feel sometimes uncomfortable. How can I improve that? I don't know. Through education.
Maybe I think it's also because I feel it within myself and something that would improve my life and when I see it in other people. But I think people are way too full of doubt. Lack of doubt can bring you places. Doubt will keep you in the same place.
Great. Cool end message. This will probably be at the end of the video somehow.
Yeah, I saw that while I was saying it.
Yeah.
No worries.